Hello, Dunbar. This is Miss Perry, your PLD librarian, and I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to use Gale Opposing Viewpoints while you are at home. This is brought to you by your PLD library. We are still here to support you during this time, so feel free to reach out if you need to summer.perry at fayette.kyschools.us, and I can get back with you with answers that you need. And feel free to request other screencasts that would be helpful to you as well. So let's get started with how to use Gale Opposing Viewpoints while you're at home. The first thing you're going to do is in your URL, you're going to go to bit.ly/PLD databases. So bit.ly/PLD databases. You will be taken to the PLD Library's main page for databases and ebooks. This is everything we have available. And we are going to focus on this second one right here, Gale Opposing Viewpoints in Context. And so you can go ahead and click on that. And it is going to take you. Now, I have saved the password for this. So while you're at home, you are going to need a password. You will request that particular password from your teacher. I cannot post it here live on the Screencastify, but your teacher will be able to provide that for you so that you'll be able to log into the Gale Opposing Viewpoints database. Now, once you're here, this is going to be what the main Gale page looks like. If you know exactly what you're going to be researching, for example, if you would like to search about, let's just talk about healthcare in the United States, you can start typing in things like healthcare into the box. What you're going to see are some suggestions, kind of like you would see on a Google search. So there are numerous things that you can click on. Let's just say healthcare services. Once you search for something that you have specifically decided upon, it's going to give you a list of all your content types. So in this case, it's going to be all the viewpoints, all the images, all the news, so on and so forth. You can scroll here and then look for what you would like to use as far as sources. But what I am going to also focus on the main Gale website, there is always a little icon with a light bulb that says Browse Issues. This is very helpful if you are not sure what to research or if you've been given kind of an open-ended topic. And that's for a lot of student choice. Teachers like to let students decide what they're going to be focusing on. So I'm going to recommend this Browse Issues right here. So go ahead and click on that. When you do, Gale pays librarians like myself and other people that curate information, and then they post it to these particular topics, and they come up with just lists of topics. So what you're going to see here is hundreds and hundreds of topics that you are able to research. Now, Gale has already created these main topic pages for these particular types of topics. However, feel free to use the search bar as you need to. You're going to notice that it's still hanging out up there if you need that. So for today, let's go ahead and look at junk food. And I'm going to click on that. And you will see for each topic they have provided, Gale provides a small overview so that you can read a little bit about that particular topic before you dive in. Sometimes you want to make sure that that topic is a good fit for you. So this is a good way to do that. Now, below where it has the overview, it's going to tell you about all the different types of media that are available. You have anything from videos and academic journals, from audio websites that are curated, images, that's great for if you are doing a slides presentation, news, and magazines. So I absolutely love the viewpoints for if you are doing a pro-con type paper. That would be a good place to start. I'm also going to scroll down here. Reference is a good place to start if you just want kind of an overview of information. Statistics are if you are asked to provide a particular statistic for your paper, that would be a good choice. Here are your images if you're doing any kind of slides. Audio if you're more of an audio person. My favorite two are the magazines and the news articles. Academic journals can sometimes be very academic, so just be prepared to be able to wade through that if you want to use that as a source. And then the websites, these are curated by the librarians and the curators at Gale, so they are going to be trustworthy websites. So I'm going to go ahead and look at magazines. Attack of the Ads: How Junk Food Companies Spend Billions to Make You Crave Their Products. That sounds actually really fitting to me. It is, we're going to look at the time that it was published. It was from March 13th, 2017. It is relatively recent. What you're going to be thinking of, usually for a pretty recent topic, you want something within the past 5 years. Since it's 2020, that means nothing past before 2015. However, for some topics, going back a little farther is fine. The main rule of thumb when you're doing research is nothing over 10 years. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this particular. It is from Junior Scholastic and Current Events. I'm going to be looking at how advertisement affects how we, purchase and consume junk food. You're going to notice a few things at the top here. First off, obviously the title. You're then going to see the length. It's 573 words, not too bad. You're going to see where it's from and who the author is. So all of that important bibliographic information is right there at the top. Now, you can scroll and you're going to see the whole article. One thing I love about Gale is that it defaults to a full text. So everything you're going to see is you're going to get the full text availability of it. At the very, very bottom, this is important. Yes, your teachers know you are researching this on the web. However, you still need to cite your sources. Gale makes this so easy for you to do. You have a source type citation option for MLA for the 8th edition. You also have for APA, the 6th edition, if you are using APA for you science classes. Let's go back to MLA because that's usually what English teachers require. So that source citation will be there. Now, something else I want to turn your attention to, there's all these export buttons, and you're going to notice that Google Drive is one of those. I 100% recommend Google Drive. It's kind of the easiest way to do that. While you are at the top, sorry about that, while you're at the top of the article, it's also going to have a little icon for Google Drive. If we're going to click that, what that's going to do, it's going to automatically send this particular article with the citation to my Google Drive. So that means that anytime I want to read the article, I don't have to actually go into the Gale database. It's going to be waiting there for me on my Google Drive. So I'm going to push OK. It's been sent there. Another thing I want to talk to you that Gale has, again, you get what you pay for. We're so glad we subscribe to this. There are more like this suggestions over here on the right. So if you have to get 2, 3, 8 sources, you have a little suggestion bar on the right that's going to really help you out. Now, if you want to look at related subjects, there are already some related subjects curated right there for you. Again, Gale does a fantabulous job of helping us out by providing those connections for us. So while you are at home, there is no reason not to continue to research. You have Gale at your fingertips, and I will also be in future screencasts talking about some of the other resources that you have available. So this is Miss Perry from your PLD Library. I'm signing off, and happy researching.